No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. I'm in here today with my boy Lush.
10.
And we're bringing you a part 2 with the homie Tommy Gunz.
Yeah, if you see what's cracking, pistol packing, never lacking on my macking, homie. Hey, I want to point out the fact that when I came here last time, I didn't have no fucking chains. I didn't have no jewelry. I didn't have nothing, homie. Straight up, this is really the rerun right here.
Now it's a blizzard.
It's like a year later now.
You had one rolly chain, to be fair.
Yeah, but not in the interview, though.
Yeah, okay.
I'm still trying to get a rolly chain, man.
Let's go to Slauson soon and get you a rolly chain.
I don't feel like I earned it yet.
We'll do a skit first.
Hit it. I feel like I don't really earn the rolly chain, but I think I'm going to get there.
You're close.
Couple skits.
Yeah.
I'll be all right. Tommy Gunz, how you feeling today, man?
Pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I never drink this early.
You don't? So, yeah.
I was gonna see Lush Uno.
Yeah, I think you're lying about not drinking this early, first of all.
So we're going to take this shot, or am I the only one who didn't take it?
You are.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, here we go. Cheers.
I ain't above you.
You got an automatic shot on deck.
I'm right here with you.
Wash it down with the Starbucks.
Ooh.
There we go. We're in the zone.
I was just using that to make sure that my conus was straight.
Yeah, definitely. Nah, but okay. So when your management tapped in and said that they wanted to get you on again, they were saying that you're going to go in, that you got a little bid coming up.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like a year.
So him and Sporty CK.
Hopefully they're
both going-
sellies.
So the management team is getting.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
The management team has got all their clients going away.
But that's kind of like great promo from a rap perspective. Like two of the biggest joints they're about to go in.
Yeah.
They come home like this is like a great rollout.
Wait, so where are you actually? What are you going in for?
I don't want to say, but me and homie caught the same case, you know. So whenever you see Sporty gone and me gone, there's no how you say it, probably gonna be cellmates or something, you know.
You guys caught the case together.
Yeah.
What? And you really think you might end up being cellmates? Like you're gonna be in the same
I don't know.
jail?
I just know we're gonna do our time together though.
Wow, that's insane.
I
Preemptively.
never said like I actually thought about it. Like hell yeah, it's probably gonna it's gonna ride out fast, you know.
Is it like so? Like you being,
Like I said, that's good promo.
yeah, great promo.
Got to use it for what it's worth. Yeah.
But like you, like a lot of times you get busted. You be down in like LA County jail and shit. And you be down here. Is it like? And obviously you're a homie, so that's not like a problem or whatever. But like, how come you get in trouble so much down here, fool? It's supposed to be like
You
where you
stay
get
down here, don't you?
It's cause now I do, yeah.
But he's supposed to be getting money and rapping down here. And like,
True, but there's a lot more to get into.
It's
out
cause
here.
I'm younger, you know. When I be out and about, like I take advantage of my face card. You know, I see that I could go to the club right now. I could take you to the club tonight. We'll walk there. The security see me. Tommy Gunz, bet. Who you with? Your friend? Bet. Go in there. No ID. You know. Walk in there. So I'm enjoying it. You know. I'm everywhere. Like you never know what can happen. So when shit cracks off, I'm kicking in with Sporty one day. Whatever the you know. Anything can happen.
And you're a down ass homie, and it is what it is.
I'm in LA, so I know like you know anything can happen in LA.
But so I'm taking it that you're really enjoying your newfound celebrity.
Yeah, definitely. Because when I first came here, I guess you could say, like, I thought I was popping whenever, just because I was doing promos and shit. Because I guarantee you, any brand you name right now in LA, I've been done promo for them. All the biggest brands, Off a Lot of Concert, Asali, SDL, Blue Strip.
You were modeling. It's not even just promo.
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
like doing
modeling,
straight. Actually, on some
Every
shit.
brand in LA, I guarantee
On
that
some shit.
He did it on some video, photo shoot. Yeah.
I get paid for that, too.
Oh shit.
I get paid every time I do that. They want me to wear the clothes, you know? They got some new clothes. They're like, let's let this fool wear, you know? Because they know I'm viral.
Wait, how old are you?
21.
21. Yeah, you're still young. You got to, but that's why you got to make sure you don't get fat.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole thing that'll separate you from being able to model. Is that if you put on a bunch of weight and you get in your Gordo era, then all of a sudden those
I think, to be
opportunities
honest, how
ain't gonna
people book
happen.
me is because they probably see me on the internet. I go viral, and I just got hella tattoos. I just look like different, you know? Like, let him put my clothes on.
No.
Attract a lot of attention, you know?
The girls like you. That's a big part of it.
Yeah, I wonder why, because to be honest, if you ever hear my music, I don't make no music for no high now.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. I got some coming, though. I got some.
If you do, it's by accident.
No, hell no. I'm doing it on purpose.
Oh, but I mean, like, you know, the music is not intended for the girls, but they might end up liking it. Is there a reason why you're drinking repeatedly today, or is this just? You said it's not a regular occasion.
Today's about to be a good day. You don't even know.
Well, it is a
You don't blaze,
Friday.
you don't smoke?
I'll smoke.
You
Yeah.
smoke with us?
So I got like 10 things to do today. Today a rapper day, I guess you could say. You know when you got to do it. I didn't even get my haircut. I got to get a haircut. I'm about to do this.
That's a haircut? Your hair looks fine.
No. I'm going to do one. Nah, I need one. But I'm gonna do this, and I got a music video after this. I got a show tonight in Riverside. What else I'm gonna do? I think that's probably it.
So your attitude is that you're trying to pack in as much shit as possible before you got to go sit down?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, like, last time, back in the day when you were in the halls, you used to write this certain girl.
No, I haven't heard.
Hey, that's just true, bro.
Are you?
I don't talk to her no more.
You're not going to be writing her this time?
She got a boyfriend or something. I don't know.
Bro, it's time to snatch her back, homie. You're not trying to snatch her back for the blue team? Oh, man. All right.
Is there like a service that you use to find lonely women that will like write you letters while you're locked up and like send you some money and shit?
Nah, to be honest, you know what I do? I fucking damn, they're gonna clip this shit. You know what I do? I call my manager. That's the first number that I call. This was looking at me like, don't do it.
Do it.
I call my manager, and then this fool logs it to my Instagram because he logged in my Instagram. People don't know that. Like sometimes you might see a little post like, play games for free, get money. No, I'm doing promo. I get paid for it.
Yeah.
People be thinking I'm standing on them and shit, posting money. That's not me.
I thought you were that. I thought you were about to say that your manager rizzes up highness for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
He does. He does. That's
Once
what
you get really famous, that's called pussy assistant.
Yeah,
Hey, for real, bro. I literally text that fool. Hey, go on my Instagram. Boom. Can you tell so and so that I said boom, boom? Tell so and so I said boom, boom. Over and over.
Yeah. There you go. You gotta just DM him F3.
It's not like too hard. It's not too hard. Ah, hell no.
No, that one's burnt.
Hey, you want me
That
to
method is burnt.
That method is way burnt. I'm gonna show you some new shit. You want to know what I do?
Please.
Oh shit.
Just to throw a hyena off, you know what you do? Send like 100 hard eyes. 100 of them. Sit there and take 5 minutes out of your time and
hold
tap
it
that
down.
shit. No, it don't work like that. If you hold it down, it won't do it.
Yeah.
So then they're gonna see that you actually took time to like tap. They're gonna basically how I think it, I'd be like, they're gonna see their phone and be like, my shit's glitching. What the fuck? Ain't no way. They're gonna open your DM just to see if their phone's glitching, and then that's when they see.
I got an even better method. Better method.
What's up?
Do it 250 times. Select all, copy, paste. Boom.
Ooh.
Okay.
Method.
Now, I want to say to both of y'all,
And then you copy and paste that whole thing, and then you never have to write it all out again.
you're a rich and famous joint.
Allegedly.
You're a jointed up young rapper that the hyenas like. I feel like if a regular person does that, that could be considered harassment.
It's just one DM.
Yeah. But 100 hearts though, 100 hard eyes.
But you ever go to send the DM and you send one, and then you try to send another one, and it says you can't send a second one unless they follow you back or until they see the first one. And then I'm like, the first one wasn't even
It wasn't good enough.
what I wanted to say. Like,
Right? Yeah.
I thought I had a second DM in me.
and then it's a rap.
It's crazy.
I never seen that before. I would just see that it won't let you text.
I think it's just because they like you, Tommy. That's why they let you get away with 100 hearts.
You know what I know? You know what I noticed too? A lot of people go through their requests and they act like they don't, huh? Like a lot of famous people, they act like they don't go through their requests. You know damn well when you wake up in the morning, you're bored, you're gonna see what random people are texting you. You may not open it, but just know if you're shooting a shot at a famous high now, fucking Kylie Jenner, all that shit, she probably seen it and probably just like whatever, scrolling past it, but she probably seen it though,
I haven't been through mine in so long because it used to be that you could sort it by followers.
Yeah.
So at least I would feel like I'm not missing out on anything that crazy. But now you just have to filter by 10,000 plus followers. So I still have to look through it for hella long, and my shit be glitching. Like I don't know. I just like kind of I'm out the loop.
You could also set it to only blue checks could DM you. You feel me? Like there's
It's because you got to go through there. There might be money sitting in there, you know.
Exactly.
I'll be
That's the
texting,
problem.
hey, how do I get a hold of you? I've been trying to get some promo from you for months.
Yeah.
Boom.
Definitely. But so would you say that are you bummed out about having to go get locked up, or is it just part of the game for you?
Yeah, I'm definitely bummed out because no one likes to go to jail. But to be honest, I think I'm doing good, you know? Like, I think I got everything set up good. I'm not going to be in there for a long ass time, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to be in there for like a year.
You'll be all right. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you've done time in different places already. Like I've been
to LA County already. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm not going to act like I'm fucking big dog, but I already said my name
You've
over
been
there.
to the
Those who
towers?
see me over there.
You been to the towers?
No, I wasn't in the towers.
MCJ?
Yeah, MCJ.
You been to Wayside?
Nope, I didn't go there. I was in the I was in the school dorm. So if you sign up for school and say I don't have my GED, let me get my GED here, you'll never go to Wayside. That's a cheat code, bro. If you're in LA County, you don't want to go to Wayside, be like, oh, I don't have my GED. Let me sign up for school. But you'll go to school, but it's better than fucking going to Wayside. You know?
Was that your favorite place? The school dorm, pretty much.
Yeah, it was solid right there. I haven't been nowhere else other than that.
Don't go to fire camp.
Nah, hell no. I'm already knowing something.
We just found out you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I've
You didn't
been
know
on
that either?
No, some of my homies are no good apparently.
Oh wow.
I've been on that already.
I didn't know until right now. I'm learning new Kletcha as we speak. Like, but yeah.
You like that?
Hell yeah, my homie got one of those.
Long live Suede.
It's hard. When we first got it, somebody thought it was Drake right away.
Drake?
Yeah.
Bruh.
No.
Yeah, Drake has face tats.
Without, well, he did. No, yeah. I mean, Drake probably wouldn't have a Mexican flag.
Speaking of that, you know, it's so random. Every time I be going out in public, I swear this shit happened to me like 3 times, and I be wondering why the fuck this shit keep happening to me. Some kids will walk up to me and they'll be like, Drex a joint. Drex a joint. Is that you? I'm like, bruh, like, do I really look like the homie? You know, because that's the homie, bro. Like,
you are like the leading.
Like my face tatted up. Like, I don't
blacks.
look like Drex a joint. Come on now.
You don't look like them, but you guys are like in their head. They're probably like the Mexican and black dudes, and then they scramble it up.
And I'll be with like a hyena or something, and they'll be like, you know,
that's fucked up. That's fucked up. You're salting his riz.
What you know? What you got to do is just be like, just pretend. Next time, just pretend you're Drex. And then like let them tag Drex in the pic and everything. You feel me? So
and you go viral.
Yeah, and then it doesn't make you look bad in any capacity. You're not dissing the homie or anything. Like it just shows how dumb these people are.
Last time I remember, Free the homie Flaco. We were in Bakersfield and we seen some food wearing all red, and we went to the smoke shop because we were about to hit him up. What's up? See where this food's from. We go in there and there's some white boy, and this fool looks at me. He's like, "You look like that one rapper, Tommy Gunz." That's when me and the homie looked and we were like, "Nah, this fool for sure don't bang or nothing." And then I went to buy my shit from the smoke shop, even though I didn't want to buy nothing. That we just went to see who he was. But I played off by buying something. And I let that fool think that it wasn't. Like the whole time I didn't even say shit. Like I could have been like, bro, it's me, bro, you know?
I think he escaped.
He was like, you look like that one guy. You look. And
no,
like,
he escaped from you,
like,
bro. He escaped from you. Nah. He totally did. He was an op, and he knew like, oh, Tommy got the drop on me. This is the best thing I could say. Oh, ain't you that one rapper? That's what I would have done.
That's smart.
No, yeah, like, you look like him. He was like, you look like that one dude, and I was like, for real? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Wait, but would you do an Afro Latino anthem with Drex the Joint?
Hell yeah.
There you go.
That's the homie, man. Drex the Joint. That's the homie.
Oh, you are tight. Nice.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. That was cool.
So, I mean, you've had a lot going on, Tommy. Like, it's damn near I don't even know where to begin. There's so much.
I was about to say, I don't even know what to talk about. I got so much shit. We get caught up in talking about one subject too long, you know?
Okay, so check this out.
They like that, though. They like the party
for everything.
So
they like it when it doesn't feel like a strict interview and it feels like just a bunch of J-Cats getting up, you know?
Talking shit.
Yeah. All the above.
Or on my last interview, damn, this is about to crack some shit off, too. In my last interview with that fool, Jinx. Young Jinx.
Drinks with Jinx when you said that you would never be with a black girl. Yeah, I remember.
I like interviews like that. Like I pulled up and they said what I said. I was trying to be racist towards black people, but I literally said it to a black fool to his face, and we're drinking and getting drunk. That's what an interview that's the type I like, you know, like me and him are just getting like, people could say what they say and put the stigma like, oh, that was bad. But in reality, if the camera wasn't there, you know, people get drunk and have conversations and being real with each other all the time. It was just on camera. You get me? This ain't like that, or it's gonna be like that because we're drinking.
No, it is like that.
Two grown men drinking, and then you guys are just expressing shit like, yeah, back in my childhood, boom, boom.
No,
you forget the camera's even there.
Do you feel like other like black people might have looked at him like, damn, you should have like said something to bro, like what the hell, like.
I mean,
but him, like I said, he was drunk and he was talking to me, so he probably didn't take it that way either. We were probably having a heart to heart, you know.
I mean, as an interviewer, I feel if the person I'm interviewing, they could say, "I hate white people," and it's not. I don't give like, okay, I'm interviewing you, like that's interesting. Let's talk about it. So, as an interviewer, I feel like even if you were to say, "I don't like white people," from Jinx's perspective, he should be a journalist or be an investigator and just sit there and talk about it. Yeah. What made you?
But I didn't do that though.
Yeah. For the record,
I rock with Jinx. He's my homeboy. That's my guy.
Another interview. We're gonna do it again. Like that's the homie. You know, we were literally. To me, it felt like two grown men having drinks, getting faded, and talking about like the past. You know, talking about real shit.
But he low-key agreed with you. That's kind of the issue.
Get mad, but in reality, all I did was expose the truth behind closed doors of what happened in the black household. That's all I did. Because it's not like I'm talking shit. I grew up that way. I watched it. I'm basically just exposing. Like that's probably why they're mad. Like why the f you telling them how we are?
You were
basically, you know.
But you were speaking on your experience. You're specific, and that's not necessarily all black people's experience.
Like, people when they're struggling, it don't matter what you say. When people are struggling, you know, damn well you can't bring all your friends in there and just be eating all your shit. Your mom's gonna tell you, don't they have mom at home? You know, don't they got food at the house? Don't be bringing your friends over here to eat all my damn food, you know?
I mean, I just feel like it's so rare for somebody to get famous and then to just continue to be the same person, you know, and just keep it so real like that. And that's the shit people appreciate is when you don't come off like a clout chaser, but you'll say shit that people are uncomfortable with because you just genuinely don't give a fuck, because most people get famous and really just learn to like not speak out of turn, you know?
Well, also, and I think a lot of it comes from this fool being.
That wouldn't be fun at all, though.
But you've been
Be famous and having to be like that.
No,
that
'cause
would be no fun, you know.
You are like a blue face. Not quite. Obviously, you would have to be like 50 times more ignorant and like just out of control, messy to be actually like that. But like, I kind of see you in that lane where you could just be.
I can start my own Blue Girls Club.
Whatever level of messy you want to be at, like the people are just gonna love you for it. They're not gonna stop being interested in you because you said something that they think is a little problematic, you know?
No, but that's kind of like one of the major parts of your appeal is just like the non-filter. You're just like saying, even when you rap, you're just saying what you think. So there's like no real.
I try to say shit outside the box. Like, I never pointed this out in an interview, but I try to rap different. Like, a lot of fools say the same fucking lyrics, like spin on the op on the block, bounce out the load, this and this and that. Me, you won't even hear me say nigga, and you won't hear me say op or like cringy words. I try to switch it up and say like some fancy shit, like. I don't say, oh, catch me with the Blakey or some shit. I'll be like, blast them or something like something fly, you know?
Yeah.
I'm overly doing it. Like, I try to write every last bar to perfection, but nowadays, people don't want to hear no authentic shit no more, you know? They don't give a fuck if you actually say, oh, if y'all catch me slipping and I'm wearing slides, I'm going to still get down. And then you do that, you know? And then you get caught doing that. They don't give a fuck no more, you know? You could be the biggest, baddest motherfucker. They don't care. They need to hear something catchy, and they only last like a minute and 45 seconds so they can replay it. Nowadays, back then, Snoop Dogg and all those niggas used to be making 5-minute songs, 6-minute songs, and you'll replay that shit because it was hard, right? Nowadays, no one's gonna hear sit for 5 minutes straight and listen to a song in the car. They're gonna change it already, you know?
When you listen to like an old Jay-Z song and he comes in for that third verse with a weird ass flow, like his flow is totally different, and you're just like, what the bro? Like, this is audacious to think that I'm gonna stick around for this, but as a rapper, as a lyricist, it's like perfect, you know, like that's the ultimate proof that you could this beat up in a multitude of ways, you know? And
not to mention there's a 45-second intro before he even starts rapping. So
some guy on the phone.
I've noticed too, a lot of folks be wasting time like singing or using auto-tune and letting it sing. Me, no auto-tune. I'm rapping about raw shit. It's pretty easy to get tired of, I guess you could say, but I stay going viral on the internet. So like you said, fools are never gonna stop watching me. I already know it.
That's what I'm saying.
I can post my fucking shoe right now. Someone's gonna be like, oh, look at that little dirt mark on the shoe. Like, they're gonna find something to say about me. Don't matter what. I could post $1 million on cash right now on this table and be like, he don't got $2 million though. Well, I'm starting to realize that now. Like, it's never gonna stop, bro.
I mean, you came in the game down to earth because you already like were very forthright about the fact that you had like a regular 9-to-5 job, and recently
I was broke as
yeah. You were actually you were doing okay. You were doing good at your job. Yeah.
That time, hell yeah.
You were making
jobs, that's why.
Yeah, you was working hard, but it was like not trying to rap, you know what I mean?
Bro,
like
I had 2 hours out of my day to just rest in the middle of the day. That's what fools don't know.
And then recently, like, footage came out, like, with, like, and this was from, like, what, a year and a half ago? Like, of you and your old job, homie? Like, yeah.
What job was it?
Cafe Rio.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's working, like, a 9-to-5. Like,
that's crazy, bro. Like, I guarantee if I go back, they'll remember me, because I remember I'll tell people I'll rap, and it'll feel so weird, like, damn, why did I tell them that? Because I'm working here with them, you know? But I just wanted to share that with them. But I bet you now, like, they won't notice how, like, how do I say it? Fools now won't notice how, at that time, I was the fucking, what do you call it? You know when you go to Chipotle and then there's somebody telling you, what do you want on your shit?
Yeah.
The main food, the main guy, not the worker on the fucking thing type of thing.
The CEO of the company.
How you doing today? Welcome to Cafe Rio. What can I get for you? That was me, bro. I was in the drive-thru for like a month straight. All shy and shit when I first got the job. I didn't want no one to see me, you know?
Right.
I pulled up over there, my face tatted, you know? I was embarrassed, you know, low-key. But then it got to the point they started seeing like, damn, this fool got charisma. This fool could talk. Like, what the f? Let's throw this fool in the front and see what happens. Boom, I stayed there for like 8 months straight working in the front. Like, I was the fool that would come in. You're not allowed to get tips. Like, you have to share with everyone. And there'll be fools in there, like, come in, like a black fool come in and cool as f. They'll be like, you working here? What the f? How long you been working? They'll give me a tip. They'll slide me a tip, and then everybody be looking all jealous. Like, what the f? I'm not allowed to get tips. I'll put that shit in my pocket.
Did you
I was hella cool right there. Like, there'll be white people coming in, like, oh, like, they expected to see me when they went in, you know? I was fucking there. Like, no one would treat me weird. And this was in Billings, Montana, full white state. White people everywhere, bro. White people everywhere, bro. And I never felt like no racist shit going on when I was out there in that town.
Right.
Like, everyone showed me love, straight up.
Yeah,
bro. I never felt no one treated me like nothing. You know, my homies
he
were
has
white,
good aura.
I was kicking it with like frat boys for like a year, bro.
He's got a good vibe, you know?
Then I came back to LA. Then I came back to LA and I was back gangster shit, back cracking. But when I was over there for a year, I was the only like gang member out there. I could have went out there and been on some like, oh, I'm gonna tell these niggas what to do and be the top dog here. And
For sure.
Tell all
You
these drugs
should
I've
have.
been sliding on niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I
killed
did?
them 100
Yeah.
Out
people.
there, and I was going to these parties. I'm like,
Tommy
these fools are
Cartel.
cool as fuck. I'm like, this fool is cool as fuck. I was rapping music and shit. I was making some gangster music, and they're like, damn, what this fool saying, body or what? Because when we go to the parties, I'll never know bang down or whatever.
No, but I'm sure
having fun with some white boys, bro. Having real fun, like cool ass.
they didn't
I
think
could call one of my white homies right now and they'll vouch for me, bro.
you didn't. You like when the black fools would like come into the restaurant, would you code switch low key and be like, yo, what's up? What's
Nah.
up?
I'll say the same. I'll say
Yeah.
the same.
Okay, so one person that you were hanging out with when I met you was Blanco15, which I understand that relationship has ceased to exist. What went wrong there?
Just the simple fact of me getting locked up, and I just felt like fools are trying to like steal my shit, you know?
Because that's what you said, swagger jacking. Why do you
That's
feel like
honestly
he
how
was
I felt,
swagger
like, fools
jacking
can
you?
say what they want, make it what they want. Me personally, the real reason was literally that, and that I texted that fool, "What's up with it? Like, can you chill the fuck out? Like, you know, like, don't do that, you know? Like, can you stop doing that? I
But
see what you're doing."
What
And
did
then you know what he did?
What did you feel like he took?
Bruh, I don't want to sit here and by example,
Please.
like, fools know what's up. Like, I'm not explaining. Like, just know when I came around, yeah, bro was doing his shit, but in reality, like, shit started cracking when I came around, you know, and especially P-Face, because P-Face was getting it popping, like, P-Face,
Okay.
bro, that fool could rap, you know?
For sure.
But Blanco, like, yeah, he invited me to that studio. Yeah, me, him, and P-Face all met the same day. P-Face didn't know Blanco. I didn't know Blanco. P-Face didn't know. You know, we all three didn't know each other. We all met at OTR Studios one day. Boom. They're like, what the f***? This fool black, this fool white, this fool Mexican. You guys are all homies. Let's get this shit on camera. Get this shit on camera. Boom. And they're like, who the fuck is this fool? Because they didn't even really know me, you know? They just brought me there. Blanco, there's this thing called OTR Tuesdays. They have a meeting every Tuesday. And Blanco just brought me there. That was some G shit, right?
And that was
He
the
brought me
first
there,
thing
he
you
didn't tell me,
said.
"Hey,
You
I'm
said
bringing an
Blanco
artist
a
in."
real one. That was
Yeah.
you said Blanco a real one, and I'll always have love for him because when I first came to the city, I didn't know nobody, and Blanco brought me to OTR, and like,
But I won't forget the fact that, yeah, they brought me in, but as soon as they see me, they like me, though, you know?
yeah, of
As
course.
soon as they're like, oh, you can rap? Let me hear what you got. Boom, first song. Boom, kill that shit. Let's shoot a video to that shit. Boom. I killed the verse, you know? I killed my first verse, and that's how I got my name. Like, literally, like, you know how people say, like, move to LA, and if you want to chase your dreams, move to LA? That's how it happened for me, I swear. Like, the first day I got here to LA, my career popped off. I didn't have to wait at all. I didn't wait 2 days, 2 weeks for Blanco to tap in. He really did tap in. I was out of state working, fucking flipping burritos and shit, and he was all like, hey, if you ever come to LA, let's kick it. And instead, you know what I did? I called my manager. I was like, this fool said, let's kick it. This fool got the connects over there to the record label. Fucking, I'm gonna move over there. I didn't tell Blanco this, but I moved to LA. That day that we hung out at that studio that day, I had all my bags and everything at my homie's pad. I moved to LA.
And did you
Like,
like?
they worked so good for me. Like, I did it perfect.
What did he steal? What did he do that you didn't appreciate?
Out of nowhere, starting to not say the word nigga, because out of nowhere, we'll have conversations behind the cut. Like, oh, I don't say that just because I want to show I got talent, you know? You can replace it with any word. All these rappers can rap, but tell them to stop saying nigga. Then let's see how their music sounds.
He's white
Out of
though.
nowhere, he started,
Yeah, he's
he
white.
started to not say it.
But he's
no,
white.
Those songs, he would say it.
Okay.
And I was
Yeah.
like, that was one. And then doing the whole fucking little muscle flex thing. Like, bro, me and him are skinny as fuck, bro. I'm the one that was bold enough. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm right here, like, doing my shit. And then out of nowhere, he starts doing this shit too. And then out of nowhere, I bought a Rolex and I got another Rolex and I put it on. No, the other one was not a Rolex. It was a Citizen. I got the Rolex. So I'm wearing 2 gold watches. Everyone make fun of me. They'll be like, that's tacky as fuck. What are you doing, you know?
It
Those
is.
ain't bust down, you know?
It is like
and
that.
I'll be like, hey, this watch, I bought this shit when I was working my job. It was only $300. This other one, my manager got it for my birthday. It's a Rolex, so it keeps me humble. Like, every time I look at this watch, I'm like, damn, I used to be struggling, but I swear I was fresh with this watch. And this new one's like, I got new shit now. Have a whole background story, right? This fool starts wearing 2 Rolexes and going like this and doing this and that. Like, you know, all while I'm locked up. It's kind of fucked up.
But you
That's how I seen it,
You
you know?
guys are homies.
You
though.
guys are
but you
supposed
see
to be
how
like
it
the
is?
Migos. You're supposed to do all the same
But
shit.
beforehand, when we met, it wasn't like that. We had our own style. You get me? He had his own stilo, and he was hard, you know? His shit was hard. He had
But
his
that's your
own,
little
like,
homie. You're supposed to be like
Nah, you
letting
don't do
him
that.
drip
You don't
like
do that.
you.
Nah, you don't do that.
And look,
Damn.
we have
P-Face
no.
didn't do that. P-Face is a straight G, nigga.
Yeah,
He keeps his shit.
we
He don't
love
start
all
dressing
3 of
like me.
y'all.
He don't start doing this and that. The other fool come on now. Like, I'm not tripping. This ain't the first time that this happened. Like, a lot of people could vouch for me that when you hang around that fool for too long, he just starts copying you. Like,
You don't know what it's
kicks
like
it.
to be a white boy.
but you can
This is
Gotta
true.
copy, motherfucker.
Struggle. It's a struggle.
What do you do as a white
Hey,
boy?
but-
You
but-
find
but
the
you-
coolest
but
black
you straight
guy
up,
and you
but
copy him.
You made it work though. You got your own motion. Like him.
I'm old.
Be honest, bro. Where has he got since I left? Like,
I'm
be honest,
old.
he
He's
hasn't went
young.
up or down trying to copy my shit. Didn't work. You get me? You got something going. Like it worked at least, you know. But for him, be honest, bro. His career's still the same. That fool get 200 likes on Instagram, and some fools DMing me. They're like, damn, they're like, I text Blanco. Fools texting me, they're like, I texted Blanco for promo, and he tried to charge me 300. And I was like, that fool smoked out. He was like, how much do you want for the promo? And just to be a real one, you know what I told him? I was like, I'll hook you up for 200.
I thought you were going to say 299.
Even though I charge more than that, I did that just to look like, you know, so the fan could be like, man, that fool.
But wait.
This thing's popping, like, what the?
Okay, but like, do you feel like at a certain point, the whole issue with Flipp played into this?
I think Flipp influenced it because how I said me and Blanco were cool, but the only reason I got all this to say is because he was talking shit about me, knowing that I'm not even gonna say, but just know behind all these cameras and shit, he knows what's up with me. So for him to say, "Oh, Tommy Gunz ain't like that off the internet," bro, you cap, bro.
Okay,
anyone could vouch for me. Anyone could vouch for me that when we got into a situation, that fool didn't do shit, hiding in the car, getting into confrontations at the show, and P-Face there, all the other homies there, Sporty's there, everybody's right there, you know, having fun, having a good time. Him, when he goes to rap, after he raps, he goes into the car and he sits in his car, smokes a blunt. He's right there, like, that fool got anxiety, fool. He can't be nowhere because he thinks his ops are everywhere. I remember he could, bro, I don't give a fuck about
He doesn't have ops in LA. He has no ops in LA.
We go to this fool's area, like the IE, like almost close to Palm Springs and shit, with P-Face, and we go to a show, and me and P-Face are outside the hotel arguing with this fool to his face, like, bro, why are you so, like, scared to go out? Like, what the fuck, you know? After that shit that happened last night, why the fuck are you not there? Why the fuck are you not there?
He's a trophy out there.
He's right there, like, oh, the ops could be there, like, anywhere, like, this and this and that. We're like, why do you care that much?
You don't know what it's like.
Why are you so scared?
You don't know what it's like to be the biggest
me
trophy in Palm Springs.
Nah. No, we weren't in Palm Springs. We were in the IE.
Still.
But he was like,
he's a trophy in the IE too.
My ops might be at this party.
But
you
not
don't see
really.
me that scared about ops. You don't see me right there like, damn, the chaps might be here. When I'm over there in the hood, you don't see me like that. All the chaps might be over here. Who gives a f? That's some shit you keep to yourself, you know?
Well, you're also...
Bro, you're hiding in the car too.
Tommy,
make it look good. So when you talk shit about someone like me, hell yeah, I'm gonna feel offended. Like, if you're with the business, I wouldn't take it like that, you know?
But Tommy, you grew up surrounded by ops. You have your hood, and it's nothing but ops all around you. There's no other homies. So
I feel like P-Face like that too. You know, he lives in Compton. It's like that. Blanco, I don't know if it's like that.
You were supposed to be 50, and Blanco was supposed to be the game.
Well, it's kind of the opposite because
I didn't switch up.
But
I got locked up.
I don't know.
Nobody thought I was gonna get out.
Say yes, except for it's more like Blanco's Eminem, and he's supposed to be 50.
And this is what you don't realize. You know how I got locked up? And this
Blanco's
and that?
smoke perp, and he's Lil Pump.
Yeah, I think that now we're cooking.
Hey, just know, straight up, hey, whenever I got locked up for that time, just know that how I'm about to go in, I'm going in for that same case. So I was fighting some serious shit.
Right.
And I was in there, sitting there, and nobody thought I was going to get out. That's what made it worse. I was thinking, like, he's trying to steal my shit. So then I told my manager, fuck this. I've been sitting in here 33 days already, fool. Bail me out. Fuck it. I could have bailed out the second day.
So you were Pooh Shiesty, and he was Big 30.
Type shit. So,
oh, no.
Can we, like, Tommy, can you break down, because you were DJ Flipp's primary artist at a certain point, you know, there was the whole...
You betrayed him.
That's funny that you say that, because to be honest, I was not. He made it seem like that because he was so obsessed with the fact that this fool's new. He's a black guy, so he's going to go viral. I was never his primary artist. I'm 16 management artist.
No, okay.
DJ Flipp was just being the helping hand, like, oh, bro, we're going to shoot all these. I'm going to give you this for free. Come to my studio free. I'm going to shoot these videos free. Everything free. And then when it would come down to it, I got locked up. He don't ask me permission for, like, taking splits. Like, why don't you tell me? He didn't tell my manager. He didn't tell no one. Then he tried to post that little proof of them putting the 16 management took my money. Bro, look at me. Do I look like I have a fucking bank account? My manager gets all my money. I trust that fool with my life, you know? Flipp, I barely met that fool. We've known each other the whole time. I don't even know his first name. Crazy how you got percentages to my song.
DJ
and
Flipp.
I don't even know your first name. He knows my first name. How you putting percentages? You know my full government name. We're cool like that. You know, I'm just blind to the fact I'm so nice. I'm so this and that. I don't even know your first name, nigga. And you got my percentages to my mic check. You could say what you want. Yeah, you shot the video. Yeah, you brought that beat. It wasn't your beat. You didn't make it, but you could have gave that beat to any artist in LA. I bet you they wouldn't have decided to say mic check, and it go viral. So
no
it
way.
doesn't matter. I did the work. You know, I'm the prodigy. So yeah, you could give that beat to Lush. He's gonna kill it, but it ain't gonna sound like mic check.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So
But
why do you
here's-
take all the credit for my shit? You give me. I don't give a fuck. No one says I did that shit first day out. I was sitting in a fucking cell writing that shit with a little pen. Boom, that shit blew up. Like, I did that shit. Flipp didn't do that. Just because you shot the video and this and that does not mean you did it. Go shoot videos for all these other fools. You see how Blanco ain't going nowhere? Shooting hella videos for him. That shit ain't going nowhere, homie.
My band song kind of went up, no?
Bro, they spent like 10 bands on that high budget ass video. That shit did not go close to nothing that I'm dropping right now.
He knocking down top porn star scooms, you feel me? Like,
He paid all that to put all those pages that you see them posting. You know they gotta pay for that promo, right? You ever see me
Blanco,
post a page?
Eskimo
I
Brothers.
never pay for my promo. You know why? It's to the point now. I could post some shit and I don't want no one to see, and the other blog pages will screen record my shit and post my shit. Like, now I gotta be careful what I post.
Okay.
It's the opposite. I'm not paying for promo. I wish these fools would stop trying to get into my life and dig deep, like Tommy Gunz at the mall. Tommy Gunz caught with the chuzz or some shit, you know? This to that point, paparazzi pulling up, like.
Damn.
Blanco's on some paying for promo, you know?
Man, I hate
They say
it.
that shit was high
A lot of
budget.
people pay for promo.
You see how they had to pay all those high nuts to be like, oh, this and that? I could get a room cracking like that while paying no one. Just be like, Tommy Gunz at this ad. Everybody pull up. I don't need to pay strippers to come. I don't need to pay no one to rub my fucking back. My bitch rubbed my back last night. I don't need nobody to pull up to put right signs. They'll do that shit for free. You get what I'm saying? I got love out here.
So was it really when you found out about the splits? Was that the first moment that you got upset with Flipp? Or because
are you saying you're saying that you
That's
weren't
me and
ever
Flipp,
really his artist in the first place? It just kind of looked like that.
Yeah, it looked like that. I was not his main artist. He had other shit going on. Basically, when I went to that studio, they would smoke blunts all day and chill. Yeah, everything was cool. But when I went there, it got cracking, bro. Like, I got it cracking. I was his new little fixation. This fool fucking leave his wife at home. I'm with Tommy Gunz right now, bitch. I'm right here, boom, boom. You know, he wouldn't say it like that, but you get what I'm saying? He was literally like,
that's what I tell
you
my
guys,
girl.
you and the kids are at home. Bet I'm at the studio till 3 a.m. I'm gonna go. Me and Tommy trying to go viral. We're trying to make a new hit. Finally, mic check hit at his house at 3 in the morning. That's where I recorded that. 15 minutes, 10, 20 minutes in front of Blanco, all that.
I mean, that's what the game is, though. Is you could be a 50-year-old. You find an artist that really got motion. You got to be living his life, staying out till 4 in the morning, chasing that bag.
And he did, but he actually got the bag though. Luckily, not me, homie, because who's gonna say what they want, bro? That fool made bread off my shit.
But he didn't sign you.
Later on, yeah, exactly. He didn't sign me. He's smart though. He knows what he did. Like, he will lie to me and be like, "We're gonna do these 3, and you can put 2 on your channel, and just let me get 1 on my channel. We'll do little things like that. No money be involved." Then whenever we drop mic check, that was supposed to go on my channel, and I wake up in the morning and it's on his channel. Like, what the bro?
Okay?
It's like he knew like this one's gonna blow.
Were
This nigga said, "I'll give him another one and put it on his channel." You know?
Were you aware that that was like a sample of a very prominent Corrupt song?
I did.
And
He's the one that told me that day, "Hey, you should hop on this beat." And I was like, "Man, I can hop on any beat. Show me." At that time, you know, I was in the mode like, "I'll hop on any beat, bet." And I hopped on it like nothing. That's what I'm saying. People walk up to me and probably be like, "Mic check," and I'll be like, "Fuck. Why do these fools like that song so much?" I made that shit like in 20 minutes, bro.
It's so good.
I got way better songs where I talk about my life, real shit. Mic check was just some funny ass shit. Like,
No, first day also
right, this Buster bitch, and I was in the house. Come on, bro, I was just talking shit.
But okay, but you know, like the guy that made that beat, Daz Dillinger, you know, from the Dog Pound, he's famous for suing people. Like, that's
Oh,
like,
really?
Yes,
But he didn't sue him?
because it
Don't
once
speak it into existence?
No, because the record's offline
It's
now.
gone anyways. That's
Oh,
gone.
what?
Yeah.
Mic check got taken
it's
down?
Been gone.
Again.
Been.
What, really?
Yeah.
On streaming services too?
Yes,
He took it down.
What the
been gone.
Are you gonna like change the
That's
beat a
off-camera
little and
shit. That's
re-release it?
That's other shit, you know, off camera shit, ego shit going on.
What the
Nah,
I didn't
Nothing
know
really to do
that.
with that shit no more, to be honest. I could make that song 1,000 times, 10 different ways. Like I said, he could give that beat to any other artist. They can't do it like me though. You know how hard it is to come with your own style right now, like 2025, 2026. So that's why when I feel like fool's stealing my shit, I'm like, why you doing that, you know?
Blanco rap different than you, like objectively,
Yeah.
and you like you guys are both my friends. I fuck with you so heavy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
but you guys don't sound alike. I can understand in like maybe somebody has promo tactics. You feel like he's copying. Is that what it
really
is?
Like,
Like,
just like the way you pull up and assert yourself. You notice how he goes and kicks it with fools. He starts talking like them. Then he goes kick it with another certain fool. He starts talking like them. So me, I was just probably the only real one that was like, man, I'm tired of this fool coming around. You know, everyone else probably don't give a f. They're like, he's just a white boy, like whatever.
you ain't trying.
I'm in jail though. I'm tripping. Like hell no. What the? F
You ain't trying to tell him though. Like as a
Then I
homie,
get out
like,
and I see it on my phone. I'm not tripping. That's what I was about to say. I texted him already.
okay, that's
shot him a
what I
DM.
want to know.
I shot him a DM. He never texted me back, like ever. And I heard that. I don't want to say who told me this, but he went the next day telling, "Oh yeah, Tommy gonna try to hit me up saying that I'm copying the shit. Huh? I ain't gonna text him back or whatever." Then he started talking shit about me. Like he low key the one that cracked it off. He did some white boy shit.
What?
I tried to text him. He went off and didn't text me back. He went off and didn't text me back. But he went off and didn't text me back. But he went to go tell everyone that I'm this and that I'm that. But when he logs off Instagram, I bet you he's fucking hiding in the car smoking a blunt, looking out. Where's Tommy Gunz burn out pull up? Because he knows what's up already. You know, we're cool. We didn't. Shit didn't happen, you know. I seen how his true colors are, bro.
Now Blanco can't say that we hating because we've been holding you to the fire. As far as
Exactly.
But I will say this: when the homie's locked up, you feel me? If he send you a message, even if it's a little inflammatory, you should respond.
No, it was pretty respectful though.
But even,
the message I sent them,
even a little inflammatory, you feel me? Even you should respond. You know what I'm saying? Like,
then don't go telling people, because then you don't know how cool I am. That those people that you told trust me so much, they wouldn't told me, and then you go, what you thought? They could have been like, I'm not telling him, but they came and told me, hey, Blanco, boom, boom, boom.
I guess it sucks just because like you came in the game with him, quote unquote, which is like a thing in the rap world.
On him, and I never stopped to shine though. I never did nothing like that, you know. I just happened to just blow past that fool like nothing. In
the rap game though, like when you come in the game, people are just always going to associate you with the people that you came in the game with, and it's like you came in the game with someone that you realistically had only known for like a week or whatever, a couple weeks. So it was never like
Cool though. It was cool though. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, he was bad the whole time. But what I will say is the whole time I was kicking with him, I've been getting DMs from the beginning like, why you hanging out with that guy? You don't know about that guy? That guy been marked out so many times, this and that. Like, why you hanging out with that guy? But the type of person I am, I didn't give a fuck about those DMs, because this was taking me to the studio. This was hooking me up. This was driving me around. I had no fucking car when I got here to LA.
Like his ops like Jackson Terrace.
Yeah, or random people, fake accounts like, too, you know, so I wouldn't believe it. And I'm cool, you know, I'd be like, man, in my face, he's showing me like cool, true colors, you know? Right. So then when the jail shit happened, I'm like, nah. You know, because I already see how he is. I already like copying people. So when he did it to me, it's just like, man, what the?
I really don't, man. I can't tell you. You're a grown ass man. I can't tell you how to feel. And if you really felt violated like that, you know what I'm saying, or disrespected, I respect you.
No, it was just that he didn't hit me back, and then he started talking shit about me. That's what it was. It wasn't that he was copying me, because like I said, I told him, can you stop?
Yeah.
What did he do? My birthday passed, all this, and I'm having fun. Why he not there? We were just kicking every day. You're just begging me for the move. Where you at? There's girls there. Where you at? You're just begging me for the location, and then after I send you that text message, you never hit me up ever again in life. Never.
Adam, it's just someone just.
You're just begging to hang out with me yesterday, you know?
There's like a girl that's not being mentioned.
No, hell no.
You know what it sounds?
Sounds like it.
Hell no.
It sounds very like.
I'm saying like he wanted to be the move. He knows that I got it cracking, so he always. Basically, when I first got to LA, I was the one texting his phone. Hey, bro, can you pick me up today? I want to go to the studio, and he'll be the one to decide. I don't want to pick this fool up today. He was the joint, quote unquote. Then when we started getting it cracking, I started meeting other people. I started blowing up. I got my own moves now. I got my own friends out here now. Now he's the one calling my phone. Bored as. Tell me where you at. Please wear the move. Please wear the move. So I'm like, I wasn't tripping. I never like.
It do be like that.
I never cared. You know, I never cared. But then as soon as I text him that message, why you not asking for the move no more? I got it popping. It's my birthday. I just turned 21. I got it cracking. Why you not here? You supposed to be my boy. That means he cared more about stealing my shit than being my friend, because he could have just texted me back, bro.
You know what it sounds very to me? It's very like 2026 in the sense that like when we were kids, if you had a homie and you like had a beef or whatever, you might like fight. You're gonna argue about it. You're gonna like really like try to sustain the relationship. And now it's 2026, and you have an issue with your homie, so you just like ghost them.
But like
they're ghosting each other.
But like you said, I only known him for a week though, so it's not like my homie. I'll never do that with him.
He ghosting too.
I'll never do that with him though. You get what I'm saying? I
know you just cut people off too easy, you kids these days.
That's true as well.
You know,
type shit.
But also, it's like, is it possible? And like I said, we with Flipp. That's the homie.
No, Flipp.
Is it possible that Flipp was
cool during that whole time too? Like I said, he was so cool that this fool got my full government name, typed in my percentage while I'm in jail, and I don't even know his first name. Is
it possible that he was like, you feel like he might have been an influence on Blanco, because like him and Blanco are so close and shit?
Yeah, but this is what fools don't even know, bro. I'm about to break it down. Like, my manager did an interview not too long ago, but I don't know if he broke it down. Like, you do know that Blanco was over there with OTR, yes. And then he brought me there. I randomly went to Flipp just to do this little thing that he was starting off. Like, let's see if you could spit on three different beats and freestyle 3 of them in the studio, just rapping like this. Blanco was my ride. I didn't have no fucking car, so Blanco brought me to the studio just to go do my little. It's like if you guys invite me for an interview and I bring Blanco, you guys don't even know who he is. I bring him. And when I bring him, he's over here trying to be a main character and your shit, this and that. And then Flipp happens to like it. And Flipp starts going for him. Like, oh, he starts kicking it with him, hella, this and that. Me and Flipp were not supposed to be a thing. I was just doing a freestyle thing there. You get me? But then out of nowhere, he started putting all his tension, shooting videos for Blanco. He started seeing, damn, this shit ain't going nowhere. Then he started putting a little attention to me. Boom, my third song already went up, you know? So then he started trying to put all his attention on me. But then me and him had arguments on the phone way before all this mic check shit. Before I made mic check, we had arguments on the phone where I was like, man, like, I'm already with 60 management. It's cool now. Now you want to pay attention to me. You thought that fool was going to blow up. Don't try to come be my main fucking fool now, you know? But then my manager was talking like, you should just do it, you know? We were trying to be smart, you know? Then we did it. Fool ended up playing us in the end. You get what I'm saying? Basically,
wow.
Blanco didn't even know Flipp before I introduced those fools together. You get what I'm saying? And they try to flip the script, you know? Like, Now look at me now. I got it cracking now. Like, I didn't need no money from that food, no nothing. Like, you get what I'm saying? He can't say I use him. He can't say nothing. That food used me. What money did I get from Flipp, bro? You know?
I mean, obviously not
Blanco's
that much.
right here making money right now off my shit because when off that music, why you bullshitting and all this and that? You think I got paid from that?
Do you feel like
Tell him to send the screenshot where I got paid from why you bullshitting. Bro,
feel-
Blanco's eating right now because of those fucking songs, fool. Because of me on there. Who's the first name? You notice how when
That's
he
all
put songs?
three, y'all. That's
Yeah, you
P-Face
notice how
too,
on the
though.
three of us, you notice how when Flipp puts songs of us, why does he put Tommy Gunz first? Why does it say Tommy Gunz, Blanco15, Tommy Gunz, P-Face, Blanco? Why does it never say Tommy Gunz at the end? Because he knows as soon as people see Tommy Gunz, they're like, what's going on today? Click it. Why are you using my name?
You're
bro?
supposed to put it in order of the most popular
No, but-
artists, kinda, right?
Bro,
Or the
exactly, but that's
biggest
what I'm saying. That we
contributor
can't deny
also.
the fact that I'm the most popular artist. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, not even on no cocky shit. Like, because at that time, I was definitely not being cocky. No one could say that at all.
No,
I was just
for
in
sure.
jail and I finally broke. I was like, man, this fool. Like, what the fuck's going on here now? Like, you know?
Do you feel
People
like
think that it was just that mic check that happened, but me and Flipp argued on the phone for hours at a time, way before I even created mic check. You know, I was already sensing some shit. You know,
that
he knows
makes
what's up.
sense?
You know, we got like a cool like little bond. You know, Flipp's cool and all that. It just he's smart as fuck, bro.
So did he want you to be like his artist, like instead of you
Yeah,
being
he wanted
signed
me
to
to sign
16?
paperwork a couple of times, and I said no
Okay.
because I didn't like the numbers.
No,
OTR tried to sign me. I didn't like the numbers.
really. So you're
Bro, I ran through it. This is gonna sound burnt, but I ran through everyone in LA. You know, like I ran through everyone. I went to OTR. I went with Ocho, AK. I went with 808 Cartel, Flipp. I decided which one do I want. You know, they were all fucking with me. They were all trying to get me. You know, I decided like, man, the numbers are best right here with AK. You know,
He almost signed to Death Row, this guy.
yeah, I did. I almost signed to OTR, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up, there's a couple songs way back then where I'm like, to OTR, give me a pin, a sign. Boom, boom, boom. Way back then, I wanted to be from OTR so bad, bro. I remember.
I love
That's when I linked up with Blanco. You know, I hit him up. Hey, you from OTR?
I love beef from OTRs.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
it's a hood.
They're beefing with everybody right now. You see Roughneck and everybody tripping off those foods.
Oh, for real?
yeah, no, there's a lot going on.
I'm out
over
the
there. But
You know what's up, huh?
yeah, 100%. But the thing is with you guys,
But they were cool before, you know?
yeah, that's
guys
different.
were
You
being
guys
friends to
just
begin.
met. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's
That's how
kind
it
of.
is in LA. People be friends and I know they're beefing. Like, it's off of the internet, though.
But so
Yeah,
you,
I'm not for the internet. So when Blanco did that about me and said, off the internet, I'm not like that and this and that, bro. What the f? Like, I'm literally the opposite of that, you know?
Why didn't y'all just catch?
Yeah,
the
people
fade?
see me. You
Why
see
didn't y'all
how I'm
just
right
run
here? I'm all
models
friendly.
real
I'm
quick?
always cool to you guys.
Yeah.
Why the fuck I'm the only one catching cases going in and out of jail for dumbass shit?
you guys could have been
Good point.
like Shoreline.
When the fuck has Blanco been to jail? That
Yeah,
fool had-
honestly-
You know, Blanco has not been in jail. Blanco has not been in the county long enough to take a shit. He doesn't even know what it feels like to sit in the county and have to flush one time. And if anything, if you don't have to flush one time, I bet you that fool doesn't even know how to do the courtesy
Flush
flush.
one.
You got, yeah. You do the courtesy.
Because some of them you can't flush hella.
I'm flush.
But there's some that you gotta flush only once, bro.
Yeah. You got to make sure that.
But I'm
thing
saying he
drops.
doesn't know that. He don't know that regulation. He don't know those rules. He never been through none of that. He don't know what's up with that. He told me the real truth. That fool been in jail for like in the holding cell. That fool never hit the unit. He never been right there with the homie. What's up? Boom, boom. I'm from boom, boom, boom. Oh,
There's
okay,
plenty
boom,
of
boom.
time.
Do you feel like y'all?
Oh
could've-
yeah, but I'm just saying, I've been doing that shit since I was fucking 16 years old.
Do you feel like you and Blanco could have just run monos and got past this?
Yeah, but he didn't want to do that either because Flipp knows what's up too. Flipp knows what happened off camera. They know. That's what I'm saying. All these fools know what's up already.
So you were trying to catch
I
Blanco's
talked
fade.
enough on this interview. Those fools know what's up with me off camera. That's what I'm saying. That shit makes me laugh when I see fools talk shit about me. You know.
How does P-Face feel about this? And not that he can speak, but like
P-Face
for your
is cool. He
perception,
already.
yeah.
They had him on food community. They're trying to get that food to say some shit. You know, they're trying to squeeze it out of him.
For real?
But P-Face smart food. That food just be.
He kept it
They're
chill.
asking the question. They'll just be like that. You know.
It's just so,
And then the homie, then they'll realize and laugh, and they'll laugh it off and be like, "Oh yeah, don't put him in the mix of that." But they were waiting for like a 30 solid seconds, waiting for him to say something.
no, but Adam says
How do
such
you feel
a.
about that beef? Do you feel like you can't hang out with this guy and this guy because of beef? And he was like, "Hell no, I don't feel that ways." You know?
Okay, question. So you're totally happy being independent of any
Of
labels or whatever, or did you sign to a label?
No, I did.
Like a bigger label?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sony.
Okay.
Sony Records.
Ooh.
I told you guys when I came here.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically, I had the interview. You guys were waiting for it, but I remember I told you guys I want to be signed when I go on there. I want to be able to go on there and be like, I'm signed.
What was that process like? How did obtaining that deal? Were they trying to get with you, or was that through 16? How'd that work?
16 did everything for me, bro. I'm spoiled. You know, when it comes to the rap shit, I just come. I go on these interviews. I talk shit. I rap. I get faded. I go to the club. I make 16 management look good. I got that shit tatted, you know. I got it on my chain. Like, I just go everywhere. Every time I do a video, what do I say? Tommy Gunz for that 16 management. Bro, I put that shit on the map. Like, we made that shit out of nothing, you know? But him, he does the gritty work where when we first came to LA, that fool had like 500 followers on his account. And you know what he would do? He'll text people like DJ Flipp 1,000 times. Hey, I got this new artist. Never answer. Next day come. Hey, I got this new artist. Hey, I got this new artist. Being annoying to all these, to Ocho. Hey, I got this new artist. Till finally the one they're like, man, why does the account keep texting me? They probably opened it. They gave him a chance. They brought my dumbass. I pulled up there and pressed them, and boom, I got a connection forever now. That's literally how it happened. Like, I did it quick as
That is like the most.
That's why people be hating on me. You know, everybody wants to rap. They've been trying for 7 years. Me, I came to LA. Boom, second day I got here, I'm already cracking. Fools already talking about Tommy Gunz. That's just crazy. Like, I created that name. It feels weird. Still, fools call me Tommy. Like, Tommy. They think my name's Tommy. Like,
that's such a.
This fool don't call me Tommy. My homies don't call me Tommy. Why do I kick it with those fools? Because I'm still humble, you know. By now, I've been in this shit for a year. I went on tour Bravo. I could have been kicking it with all these rappers, Peso. Those are all the homies, right? But you notice how I don't just like forget about my homies. I could have by now been some Hollywood ass fool. Like, nah, I'm only kicking it if you got a blue check mark now. Like, these fools have motion. These fools have the girls. Nah, I still kick it with my homies. That's why I still get into trouble. Because you know why? All these rappers out here, they know how it feels to fuck the baddest bitch already. They know how it feels to drive the nicest car already. They know how it feels to get into the VIP already. These fools don't know what that feels like, but now they knew. Why? Because of me, homie. Because I be kicking it with these fools every day. I don't give a fuck, you know? Straight up.
Do you feel like the dynamic?
I'm not no industry fool, you know. Like, fools know what's up with me. Like, sometimes fools don't really want to kick it because there's been times I got faded. I lashed out before, like on tour or just doing dumb shit.
No,
you know?
we saw
some
we saw
shit.
the whole tour. You were lashing out in almost
Not
every
off
city.
camera though. There's shit that y'all didn't see off camera. Like, I embarrassed myself, bro. I will say, like, on tour at the end. Fuck. Just on some gangbanging shit, you know. I didn't give a fuck. Like, I was telling everybody everything. I didn't give a fuck, you know. I was disrespecting everybody. I was drunk as fuck. I still haven't apologized to no one for that shit, but you know.
Wait, so you're talking about you just kind of exploded on your whole team or what?
Yeah, well, no, it was just like some. I don't really want to get into it because we already like talked about it off camera.
Okay.
But I'm just telling you guys that yeah, I fucking lashed out like straight up that shit. When they hear it, they're gonna know what's up.
What
like,
was it? Were you hungover?
I feel bad for that. Hell no, it was during my show.
What were you
I just
upset
lashed
about?
out, bro. I just lashed out and I was telling everybody I don't give a fuck from Big Sloan. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, boom, boom. Even to people who are looking at me like, come on, bro. Like, I'm on your side. I didn't give a fuck. I was standing with my homies right there, like, shh. It's I didn't know how to act, you know. Low-key, I got drunk. I was on tour away from my homies for so long, and then finally we get to a show close enough to where my homies can come. So now I'm drunk and I'm around my homies now. I was on tour with just straight rap fools, you know. That's whenever I'm just.
But not only that,
myself, you know,
you're on
I finally
tour.
got around my homies and the rap fools. I'm feeling like a joint, like boom, boom. So someone tried to disrespect me, and I took it to the furthest extent.
Well, because
and when I did
you
that,
were on tour.
and when I did that, they didn't take it to the furthest extent. Instead, they tried to like snitch on me, and I got more mad, and then I lashed on everyone.
Are you talking about the incident with the bulldog, or is that
Nope, that's some whole shit. That's what I'm saying. You guys don't know.
Yeah, this whole other incident.
This one knows my security, right? He was there.
Yeah. Because here's the thing, I feel like, okay, what you just described makes a lot of sense considering you were already on tour in.
Yeah, like we did the whole tour. I did it good.
Yeah.
I lasted good, you know, respectful
but
dude,
in
you know, I'm a
enemy
nice
territory
guy.
for a lot of it, right?
I'm a nice guy, but when it comes to the game banging shit, I don't really give a fuck.
Did like, was that, what did that feel like beforehand knowing I'm going into an area where most people don't fuck with me, like off, and what I say on the mic?
Me and the homies talked about it, you know. You don't think me and Bravo were chilling and we're all talking about it, but we didn't really care, you know. We weren't worried about it. We see how we're moving. Like, when I was with them, I felt safe because they telling me that they've been to these towns like 10 times already. Those was making money, bro. Let's just say it like that. When
You're
they're hitting those
different
tours,
than
they're getting
Bravo,
paid every
though.
stop.
You're very
Bravo don't
different.
diss him in his music, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And
But I'm just saying, they're basically saying like they know how to maneuver here, so don't feel foreign. Like,
Right.
we know what hotel to go. We know boom, boom, boom. Like, we're good. We're not here to start no problems. We're here to make money, you know. Think of it like that. That's what they're telling me basically. Like, these fools say what they want about you, but you're literally mobbing through the hood making money. You know?
And if I'm you, I am not chilling in no fucking Norteno areas at all.
Yeah, I should look. I should have went to that mall that
I'd
day,
be moving
but
like the
I didn't
president
go. You
if I
know,
were you out there, bro.
I should have went to the mall that day, especially when I was with no one. You know that, right? I wasn't with none of those fools from the camp.
That's the craziest part.
I was right there, bro.
Which one? We talking about the mall fight?
This is the third one.
You know, I haven't talked about this on no interview either because
This is the third
I was on some
incident.
G shit. Whenever that happened, I was like, this shit's going so viral right now. Everyone's talking so much shit. I was gonna make somebody pay me just to talk about that shit, but I don't really give a fuck.
Well, now you're on No Jumper, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
The
I don't give a
homies.
fuck.
Talk about it.
Nah, but straight up, I was telling my manager, like, hey, I know when I go to my next interview, someone's gonna say, hey, so what's up with that mall situation? And I want to have it in the DMC already. Nah, y'all better pay me to talk about that because y'all finna run views off of it. You know, everyone's waiting to know. Everyone wants to know what happened after I put that phone down, or like, you know.
Well, clearly you were putting BTA. You know what I'm saying? We know you putting
That
belts.
was the last one though. There's two of them. I'm talking about when I was on tour. The one that you're talking about was when I had these infamous slides right here.
The infamous slide.
Same slots.
The Balenci slides.
Legendary.
I learned my lesson, bro.
Yeah, he ran it with shower shoes in the day room. Didn't give a fuck. You feel me?
Now, there was a lot of fools actually texting me tripping off there. I was like, what the f?
Yeah.
Are they being serious, you know?
But where
There
was
was
that?
homies, like, legit homies texting me on
yeah.
request, like, never come out the house. Why you doing that? You know, I was like, damn.
No
this ain't
shower
jail, you know,
shoes in
but
the
it's
day
true,
room.
that's
Yeah,
true.
that is a thing.
That's true. It ain't jail, but that's true. Why the fuck did I even go?
No, you were straight.
People make a big deal out of that out here.
But I still got down though. You notice how some people would have been like, I had slides. I would have done this. Me, I didn't say that once. I was trying to point out the fact that I wasn't sliding. I still handled my business. I left that mall satisfied that day, you know? I wasn't making the excuse like, I got slides. I don't want to fight. I got slides. I could have did better. I made no excuse for myself. I was happy that we packed that food. I posted it on my page, you know?
I mean,
I didn't even let the bloggers have a chance, bro. I posted that shit.
it seemed like you had fans there though, because some of the people that were like filming,
Yeah.
and they were like randoms.
You can see my ass crack.
Go
I don't give a
Tommy. Like there's people like cheering you on, and you're obviously like in a. They're basically saying that type shit, right? And he's like, you're in a area that's not friendly to your community.
All right, Tommy Gunn calls for police and pulls a PC/SNY moves.
Bro, let me see
spits
that
when
shit.
he's behind the cops. Which one is this?
Let me
That's
see
just
that
the first one that came on my Instagram. Sorry for reading that caption. I didn't really know where that was going. So this is one. The
shit.
caption.
Once in a lifetime clip right here.
That's a
No shots.
Nah, hell no. That's what I was about to say. Like, bro, this is an interview right here. I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah.
yeah, no, on some real
But
shit.
is-
All right, so you want me to break that down, basically?
Is this
Please.
one? It's in a clothing store. This one.
Yeah, break
No,
it
that
down.
one's like in the middle of the mall.
Oh, okay.
None of that was in the clothing
Oh
store.
yeah. Okay. You like,
That-
just
that-
walked out of a clothing store. Yeah.
So what happened in the mall fade that everybody wants to know about that you refused to talk about up until this moment?
Before I even started that, I'm gonna explain that shit. First of all, fools can say what they want. That I fucking call for the security, bro. You know what I did? I'm walking up to this fool that was talking shit after we just fucked them up, the Norteño, right? After we fucked them up the second time, he's walking out the mall so fucking fast, and we're trying to get after him. We're like, nah, we ain't done now, you know? Like, now we don't give a fuck really that the cops are here, you know? Because if you see the first video, I'm telling my homie, stop. Let's leave. Let's leave. My homie was not satisfied, bro. We went back, got that fool again. So then after that, that's whenever I was like, nah, I don't give a fuck about the cops now. I was first on some Petrie shit. Let's dip, you know? Let's get out of here. I don't want to go to jail, whatever. Then by the time I walk over there, in the middle of us trying to chase this fool down, this random ass fucking civilian comes out of nowhere, and you know he's all like, "Oh, don't be doing that in front of my son." And you know what I did before fools whipped the camera out? You know what I did? On some G shit, bro. I told this fool, I patted him like on the shoulder, and I was like, "Bro, I have no issue with you." And I tried to walk away. Boom. You know what he did? He tried to step in my way, like, nah, don't be doing that in front of my kids. I'm a boxer. I'm like, okay. You don't see me right here handling some business right now? I'm trying to go get this fool before he runs out the mall. Because now he's scared now because he was trying to fight. Then when he started bleeding, he realized, damn, this fool's about to fuck me up. So he started running away. Hell no. That fool's mom tried to grab my homie's phone. When my homie went up and swung the first time, my homie's phone fell out his pocket. That fool they were fucking up. Everybody thought that was his girl. That was his mom. That was his mom. Everybody's like, damn, she thick as fuck. Who's that? That's his
No
girl.
way.
They're just hating on him because his girl's bad. Bro, that was his mom, bro.
You're lying.
That was his mom.
That's just Jefita?
His mom picked up my friend's phone and tried to like tease us with it, like, we got your phone. That's when my homie was like, nah, we're gonna fuck this fool up again now. And then finally she gave us the phone because we were fucking up her son. Fool, you can hear the video of her screaming, stop, like we were stabbing him or something. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And no one could call the cops or nothing because that's not like no assault. He was fighting too, you know? He swung first. And it's not even like I'm gonna go snitch or nothing. So it's not like I'm being on no self-defense. It's just literally, nothing's ever gonna happen about that. I guarantee you. I'm never gonna have to deal with that. So that's why I don't care about talking about it. It's just like, that's some everyday shit happening in the Central Valley, straight up.
No, yeah, that is like.
Who's making a big deal? I posted because it's funny to me. You get me? That's just like funny. That's not like no.
Well, when you
People
go,
are like, why you posting everything? Like, that's nothing to hide, bro. You guys know this shit going on. Like, what the
when you go to the mall, like the nearest mall to you, you basically have to see enemies no matter what. Like,
Well, in
right?
that area, to be honest, I'm gonna say no. That area, no. They be there sometimes because Delano's not far from fucking from Bakersfield. But everybody knows what's up. Like, that area is not known to be Norteños there. I will say that.
But they might.
So
pop
when we
up.
see one, it's still give a
Okay.
It really don't matter. He knew what's up. But you know what I will say? I bet you he was walking that mall the whole time with his mom. Bakersfield known for having homies. I bet you he's seen like 10 other homies there, blued up, wearing this and that. I bet you he put his head down and kept walking. But when he seen me, he was like, that's Tommy Gunz right there. Because you know, whenever he ran up, me and the homie were walking. I'm in my slides walking, just got done shopping.
Yeah.
And I heard somebody screaming from behind me. Mind you, I already took like 10 pictures already in the mall. I heard somebody screaming, Tommy Gunz, Tommy Gunz. And I turned around, I was like, fuck, I'm about to take another picture. Then I know where he was like, that's Tommy Gunz. And I was like, yeah, what's cracking? And he was like, this, Norte, this and this and that. And that's what me and the homie looked like, what the fuck? And then out of nowhere, we just see that thick ass bitch walk up, and then the homies like, and then we're like, who the fuck? We're like, this your son right here? Who is this? Like, you with him? And then that's when she was like, yeah, that's my son. Don't do anything. Don't hit him.
And then she's like, this Norte too, fool.
No. She was on some like, don't do nothing. Like,
blood.
She was like, don't do nothing. This is my son and this and that. And we're like, you know what we did? We're like, okay, whatever, you know. We weren't going to walk away. We were still standing there like, what's going on? Then out of nowhere, that's when this fool tries to swing on me. That's when you see the video, he swing on me.
Okay.
Who said I look scared, bro? I literally dodged that fool's punch. Because I
you
didn't
look
like this.
Scared.
Boom. You just see that fool hit straight air. Boom. We started fucking him up. How was I scared? I put my back down. I had my slides. I didn't make no excuse. I just started getting down.
But don't they start there like the Nortes? Like they be in Bakersfield, right? Ain't that like the first place? Like,
yeah,
right?
but when they be in Bakersfield, they don't be out there mobbing like that. That's what I'm saying. I think just because I'm popping, I got some little... He thought he was going to get famous for doing that, you know?
Trying to catch a
Because I guarantee you he's seen probably 3 grown-ass men walking around there blued up too, but he didn't do that to them.
Right.
He did it to me because he sees I'm skinny as fuck. I'm fucking probably same age as him. That fool's big as fuck. Everybody's saying, why didn't you sleep him? Why didn't you guys sleep him? First of all, me and my homie weigh the same. Probably fucking like 150 pounds. And then this
You're
fool
bigger
weighs...
than 150 now.
Now I definitely am.
Yeah.
Now I definitely am.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm like 170 now.
Yeah, chill out. I know you are.
Bro, come on. Hey, but anyways, this fool's big as fuck, and we're both weighed that much, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't he knock us out? Because remember, they were like, oh, they were hitting you. One more, he would have slept you. To be honest, bro, if I was his weight and I was fighting somebody my weight, I would have knocked them out because you see how I'm this weight and I'm not scared to fight nobody that weight.
Right.
So imagine if I was that way fighting a little fool. Why didn't they sleep me and my homie?
And you're faster than him. Because
that's true, because
like,
I was getting that fool. I ran up on that fool. I did the Superman punch and it really landed, bro. That shit was funny as fuck. Okay. You can see the video. I put my camera down in my pocket and that's when they were recording. So they got the whole thing. They got me where I was like, let's go, homie, let's do it. Fuck it then. Boom. And I ran up. Boom. Got that fool. I had my rings on, everything. That shit was funny as fuck.
Did you lose any diamonds?
Nah, hell no.
Okay.
Okay, so
This shit low-key bent though, look.
Yeah,
so did we talk about the one that was like in the middle of the mall where it was you and the other dude fighting the one guy?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one you just talked about. Okay,
Yeah.
I was making sure. And so, all right, what about this? You had a viral clip of you like running up on a guy in a GameStop.
Yeah, that was the one that I was talking about that was on tour.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
So the bulldog.
Oh, wait, but I didn't even get done explaining the other part about fools trying to say I fucking call it, I'm snitching, this and that. How the fuck is I snitching, bro? I literally was trying to tell the security, get this fool out of here, like go occupy this fool so I could go get this buster right here. Because first of all, I told this fool, hey, I have no issue with you, man. But you know what he was tripping about?
Huh.
He was like, don't be doing that in front of my son. Basically, he's saying he didn't want to see his son witnessing us fucking this fool up. So in my head, I'm like, in reality, I know this fool's a boxer. This fool's buff as fuck. He really just wanted to fuck me up. That's really what he wanted to do because if you don't want your son to see this violence, why are you trying to put some violence on me? You get me?
Oh,
in reality, you don't give a fuck. You were just seeing some skinny little kid tatted up. You're like, I'm gonna humble this kid. In the middle of me trying to chase down some chap. So first of all, I was literally trying to get, hopefully the security listen to my dumbass, go occupy this fool so they can stop us from fighting. Because you've seen as the whole time we're fighting, the security right there low-key not doing shit.
Right.
So I was like, imagine they go get this fool. Now I could really go get this fool without the security right there. Because at the end, you can see this fool got me like 2-3 times at the end because the security holding me and pulling me while this fool's hitting me. Like, bro, that's fucked up. I hate when fools try to stop a fight and they grab you and they let the other fool get a couple hits in on you. Like, what the fuck? Now you made me more mad.
Was he a bulldog?
Nah, he was not a bulldog. That was a Nortenos.
It didn't sound like he said this bulldog.
Nah, he didn't say that. Nah.
You heard, people said
The fool
that
he's talking about was a bulldog.
Okay.
There's so many fades. So many fades.
Fools gonna say, how the fuck I snitched? Like, what the fuck? I'm right here trying to handle business. That's whenever the homie grabbed me, like, nah, we need to go now. Because at that point, I didn't give a fuck about the cops coming, you know?
So do you feel like you're destined to just keep fighting enemigos for the rest of your life in the mall and wherever? Or like, do you think you're going to kind of get over this era in your life?
If I make more money, probably not.
Yeah, because like, you know, Blueface, you don't see him getting down with the ops in the mall.
Blueface got money though.
Yeah.
Hey, but Blueface be doing other shit too, you know? Blueface, how do I say?
I just feel like Blueface
that fool don't stand for nothing either too, you know? That fool.
Blueface is the prototype for what I think you could do with your career.
Bro. Blueface will crash out. Let's just say that he got all that money, but he'll still crash out too, bro.
Yeah.
You could be like a racially ambiguous Blueface.
Like I'm about to go do this. I'm about to go do this year, but when I get out, I ain't gonna have a face full of tattoos like that. But
nah, you should though.
You might actually.
That'd be tight. Honestly, like these days, you gotta have your whole face.
Wait, but
yeah, until you go to the judge and you're right there asking for a plea or you're asking for something, you know, like to work something out with them.
Nah, yeah, the girls could still think you're cute too. It's like kind of tough when you have like your whole face covered.
Girls love.
So you're asking to get put on like calendar or something or just anything. You just look burnt. Oh, you're at a red light with a cop. You're at a red light with a car. They just look at you. They're like, he for sure doing, he for sure doing something burnt. Even though
Right.
Yeah.
probably got your daughter in the back seat, just chilling. You ain't got nothing on you, no gun.
How does it feel when you're on that tour with
Yeah, the
Bravo?
girls liking this and that, but when real shit happens, you feel dumb,
Damn. You're doing
Sitting in
that
the court right there.
You're doing that tour with Bravo. You're performing at shows, and there's like people mad dogging and talking shit in the crowd. And at a certain point, like you wind up getting in an altercation over that shit. You feel me? Like,
And I spit on that fool.
yeah. Well, I mean, allegedly. You feel me? Like, yeah. What was that like?
That shit happened in like 10 seconds. I was on stage with P Killer, hyping her up, doing my shit. Cause when the crowd see me, they always get lit. I feel like they see me on TikTok all the time. They get excited to see me. I feel like they don't really, cause I be playing unreleased shit. I be trying to get shit to get them turned. So most of the time when I be looking in the crowd and I'm performing, it's not like other artists where you see the whole crowd singing their music bar for bar. My shit's not like that. Those fools are just right there recording me with a fat ass smile on their face, like we got him. I'm gonna go home and show everyone.
Like
I'm known for like doing, I don't know, like doing content. I guess you could say. Content
Because you're
creator.
like a spectacle. They're like, oh, this
Like,
is
I'm not just a rapper. Like,
Yeah,
fool see me
yeah.
at Target. You might see me at the mall, I'm not out here hiding from the world. I'm not fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you were shopping in the mall like a regular person? Like, duh, what the fuck? I'm not fucking
Okay.
Jay-Z.
No, but I'm saying, man, like you could be the Afro-Latino Blueface. But anyway, are you down to box somebody?
Yeah, low key. Hell
See?
yeah.
There you go.
Because I know for a fact fools be getting paid off that shit. You might get paid more on rap than boxing. Because you lose, you still fucking. You drop a trash song, you ain't getting shit. You drop a trash jab, you still getting cashed out.
I mean,
Yeah, but if you get fucked up, I mean,
it's kind of worth it though.
but he's catching fades for free.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm about to say. You go to jail, you
Yeah.
ain't getting paid.
I mean, Blueface lost his
And you
first
have
fight.
gloves? Come on, bro.
It wasn't a great moment in his career, but it's also like, who the fuck cares a week later?
No
You
way.
know? I mean,
Yeah.
I was with him the day after, and you couldn't tell.
For the Baggiana, so that'll make you that'll be like an ice pack to whatever injury you might sustain, right?
You guys want to see how I know? You guys want to see how I know I be getting the interviews cracking? Whenever I have to get that text, because bro knows I'll talk forever. Bro knows I'll talk forever, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, okay,
shit
let
every
me
time.
just hit the topic, see if there's anything that like really important. Oh, okay. Do you think it's appropriate or correct that DJ Flipp has kind of had such a big backlash because he was working with those Nortenos from Sacramento?
Do I think it's valid for him to be getting that backlash?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, to be honest. I feel like he knew what he was doing. He knew it was going to work and go viral, but he didn't care about the backlash, but he knew he was going to get the backlash. Because if I'm keeping it G, damn, that's perfect. I'm on this interview, bro. This was doing all this and that and fucking posting those fools and being with them like he wasn't in the studio saying fuck chaps with me. Straight up.
Whoa.
And that's on Southside Peaks on that I ain't capping food straight up.
Whoa. I thought he's a
Fucking say this and that.
non-affiliate.
Exactly, but you like I said, bro, when people get in the mix over here fucking, I don't know, bro.
Oh my God.
I'm over here. And then slowly he started telling me, hey man, you gotta stop saying that in your songs now. Then he started slowly being like, let's be on some smart shit. And I remember that fool was giving me hella props one day because we're in the studio fucking around, everyone's there, and they're like, man, let's see who could rap,
Do you think he
And
was
DJ
just...
Flipp was like, all right, don't diss the North then, or don't say nothing about them, or this and that. Let's see if you could really rap. I knew what he was doing,
He was just like maybe being a producer,
Yeah, trying
so
to
when he
train me,
said
you know?
that, yeah. Like, I
So
don't...
then when I went in the studio, you know what I did? I went in there, boom, 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 and I spit a lyric, and they're all laughing because I said, DJ Flipp told me not to diss, so I'm gonna spare the North. Boom, 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 and everybody was like, damn, this was clever. This was clever, and DJ Flipp just smiling like, okay, I see, like.
That
this
is hard.
Because he's like, don't diss the North, this and that. And I was like, DJ Flipp told me not to diss, so I'm gonna spare the North. Boom, 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 boom. Because I didn't diss him, but I still said that shit.
But that's a bond between two brothers, is that I secretly diss your ops when we're just hanging out.
Yeah, but then he goes and helps them. Like, bro, come on, like you helping this fool make money, And then they talk about me. You seeing that little thing?
Yeah.
They're trying to
Hey,
paint
but he
you
low-key
as-
said, I seen a video that was only like 20 seconds. I didn't see the whole interview, but I seen that he said something like, he fucks with what I'm doing. He said that, huh?
That's respectable, yeah.
He did say that, huh?
I mean,
He's a grown-ass man, though.
I mean, like, if there's a lot of people talk about it, I don't want to say too much, that there's like a lot of, there's a lot of peace between, Southsiders and Norteños right now. And
That's
stuff.
out here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
we
know.
got to make that clear, too, because I've been seeing a lot of interviews where people saying that they have no beef or something, that there's nothing going on, they never met.
But there's
Hell
none.
no, it's not like that. where
There's
I'm
none
from.
out here.
Exactly. That's why they have no beef. And when they go to prison, they also kick it too, just
Right.
like we do too. So to them, it's even less of a
Right.
problem to them. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I was going to say, because like even in prison, supposedly there's, somewhat, but I guess you being upstate someone in the Central Valley and shit, yeah.
And what I will say is there ain't too many of us, man. That's what I will say. Like, that's why I put it down like I do. I'm 21 years old. I'm not the only one turned up like this, you know? Being where I'm from, you got to be activated. I said that shit in my first interview with Food Community. I was like, you born in Tulare County? You for sure got the green light. As soon as you decide to jump into the hood, you better watch your back everywhere you go. Straight up. And we still put it down. We still doing this and that, you know? But me, I want to be a rapper. I want to get this shit cracking, you know? I want to be rich, bro.
It's crazy.
I want to be a rich homie. I want to be something special.
You said before that you had never beefed with a homie before. You got beef with no homies.
Yeah.
And then like now, like, you know, you and Blanco not getting. I hope you guys.
No, that's not beef though. That's not like beef though. Beef is like your hood, this and this and that.
Word up.
Bro, they're solid homies from his hood. To be honest, I heard his hood don't even claim him no more. That was no good. When's the last time you seen Blanco post a picture in Palm Springs?
If you saw him, do you think that you guys would have to fight?
I don't think he would fight me. I don't.
Is this?
I bet you if I seen him in the gas station and I was like, "What's cracking? What's up with all that shit?" Boom, boom. I guarantee he wouldn't fight me, bro.
Would you? Is it squashable?
I don't know. If there's like some money involved, probably. Cause otherwise, I don't really care for that like friendship no more. Yeah, obviously it wasn't solid, you know. If it was so solid, you wouldn't have been like trying to steal my shit. Not text me back. That's shady. You can't. That's like some guilty ass conscience shit, you know. If you really weren't stealing my shit, why the fuck did you not answer my shit? Burn ass fool.
Who are you replacing him with? So, because you and P-Face are still cool.
Yeah, me and P-Face are cool.
Who's gonna fill in the blanks there in that little
the Blancos?
The trio.
Fill in the Blancos?
I don't know, to be honest. I already know. I know what I'm about to do is I'm about to go crazy though, cause my following is like low-key starting to slow down. But I will say I blew past everyone. You can't lie. Like everyone that I was sitting around in those rooms with, bro, I'm over here 10 times higher than them now. You know? Blanco stuck at like 20K followers on Instagram. Bro hasn't went up since then. Well, I remember time sitting in the car when I had like 2,000 followers, 3,000 followers. He'll be in the car like, I just hit 14K. I just hit 14K. How much you got? How much you got? Oh, I got 14K. And I was just right there, you know. I sucked all that shit in. Nigga, I was right there holding it down, you know. These fools problems, people have problems with him. I have Blanco's back, bro. You get me? I was that fool right there being a dummy for Blanco, bro. And then all this shit happened, you know? Now look at me now. I got fucking 70K on Instagram. That's not easy to do, you know. I come from Pixie, homie, straight up. I don't give a fuck what no one says. I blew past everyone, bro.
So basically there's over 20 times more people
like no one can say
you
that,
on
no
Instagram that live in Pixley.
No one could accuse me of stealing his shit doing nothing because he's lower than me. Why would I steal his shit?
Yeah.
You know, it's only right that it don't look burnt that I say he stole my shit because look, I got it cracking. And if I'm being honest, bro, I heard some shit that's off like camera that he was on a phone call with someone and they told him, hey, why did you do that? Why did you take Tommy Gunz shit? I seen the interview. Why did you start doing this shit? And you know what he said? Fools could think I'm lying or not, but I heard that he said on the phone to this specific individual that he was like, hell yeah, Tommy's the homie. Why would I not try to take his shit? Tommy's the GOAT. Tommy's the GOAT. Why would I not try to take his shit? Straight up. I heard that he said that, bro.
At least he called you the GOAT.
Hey, that's true, but why the fuck you steal my shit and not text me back if I'm the GOAT?
He should have texted you back.
Like bro.
I want to see this man personally.
You talk shit to everyone but me, and then you give me props to everyone but me, but why you haven't said shit to me?
I feel like this
we could have been making money together doing this and that, but in reality, I was making him money. He was not making me money. He just took me to the studio.
This is kind of like an old school style rap beef where they're beefing over like swag and like slang and shit. That you like now it's like you killed my cousin.
At least it's not like over. At least it's not like over a bitch though. At least not over a bitch though.
At least it's not over a bitch, and at least nobody got
really
killed.
Not, you know?
No. And you know,
and like you said, it's like no one got killed. I don't dislike his hood. It's nothing to do with that. It's just literally like I don't give a fuck about him no more.
But Adam made a great comparison when he was like, y'all could have been like, you feel me, the Migos, you feel me, like
we were
Sereno version, P-Face and Blanco. That could have been a great little group.
Bro.
Like,
we were, and then Big Papa got locked up and fools want to jock my shit.
Big Papa.
Big Papa got locked up.
How you see it?
Big Papa of the Migos.
Would you say he's offset essentially, like
nah,
because he was like locked up during Versace?
I mean, Quavo was like the head of the the Beyonce, right?
You are kind of like Quavo.
All I know is, bro, this shit's crazy how it feels when I go out. Like I'm famous, bro. I can't go nowhere no more. Like now these problems, people probably dream for these problems, hope for these problems, but imagine going somewhere, you just got into an argument with your bitch and you walk into the store with her and you guys are mad as fuck at each other. And someone's like, hey, Tommy Gunz, let me get a picture. Can you take a video? Can you shout out my brand? Can you do this and that? And you just got into an argument in the car with your girl and you're right there like, fuck, you know, and you still do it with a smile on your face.
That is a good feeling.
That's fucking, how do I say it? You gotta be a G for that, bro. I do that shit every day.
I'll tell my girl straight up, like, look, I'm dope. Like, they want to take a picture with me. I'm fire.
See?
And she'll get so fucking into
No, they get more mad.
Hell,
No,
they
that's
get
the
so
worst
mad.
thing that ever. I hate when that happens.
I'm
feels that
trolling
feeling.
her
You
when
know
I
that
say it
feeling
because
too,
I
bro.
know it's gonna upset her.
I know you guys know that feeling, bro.
Way too
That
well.
is a good feeling.
From being like not like that to that. It's crazy.
Yo, did you offer P-Face any words of encouragement and shit when he was going through his little cancellation when they were on him about the N-word stuff?
Nah, hell nah. I didn't, to be honest. Me and him would never talk about shit like that. Like,
Oh yeah.
me and him would talk about other shit like progressing and shit, what we could do, like some G shit or just some gangster ass shit that fools don't even know about. Or I mainly say just music, you know. And I thought I was gonna be from OTR. We were like bonding hella good, you know. When I left, I didn't want those fools to think that I didn't like them or anything. So that's why I kept that strong bond with P-Face, because P-Face always been real to me. He never tried to steal my shit. You get what I'm saying? He never did what Blanco did. He never ducked a fade. He never ran. He never fucking hid in the car when we got into it with some enemies. He never did none of that. That's why I still kick it with P-Face.
Whoa, a lot being said right there.
Did he really hide in the car?
Bro, ask anybody, bro. That's not like no fucking it's not like no fairy tale. It's not like a secret.
That sounds bad.
Like, was he ducking down like below the window? Like, this where
No. It's just like everybody's in the show enjoying themselves. Why are you in the car smoking a blunt? You know? And then some shit happens to pop off. Why are you not standing there?
Well, because that's
And it's not the first time it happens. It happens every time.
That's
And then
what, like,
it's to the
Playboy
point where
Cardi
me
would
and-
do.
It's to the point where me and P-Face had to sit outside the hotel room in the morning and tell this fool, what's going on, bro? And we're arguing for like an hour straight because he swear he has valid points why he should be scared, why he could duck, why he could this and this and that.
you don't
We're
get
like,
it,
bro,
man.
stop being like
you
that.
don't get
Stop
what
being
it's like to be a white boy.
Because we're telling him, we're like, bro, you're with us.
You
You're
don't
like,
get it.
this is what me and P-Face told him. We're like, you're basically offending us at this point because you act like you're scared to go out with us. Like, we don't got your back, homie. We ain't scared. Why the you're in our clique, you know? Why the fuck are you scared?
He's seen too
Homie
much.
to homie, like tapping him, like, you know, it wasn't like, no, oh, you're a bitch, this and that. You know, we were literally like, bro, you know, come on now.
Well,
Off
hang out with
camera, off
us.
camera, you know?
Catch a vibe.
What you don't get is that he wasn't just smoking a blunt in the car. He was aura farming.
For sure.
Nah, that fool was hitting the pookie. Dog.
Pookie? Hell no. I
I don't know
don't
what's up
believe
with
it.
that.
But
Nah, I'm just fucking around, but I don't know what's up with that fool. That fool would be funny style. Like, I don't know.
You weren't offended though by P-Face's words.
It's because me, I'm different. You see how I'm right here? We're talking, we're good.
Yeah.
Blanco's the type, like, they tell him, you want to get rich? Dye your hair blonde. Be like Slim Shady. Go
That
this
was
and that. Be
tight,
gay.
though, no?
Be gay. He'll
Be
do
gay
it.
is crazy.
He'll do it. He's one of those fools. That's what I'm saying. They can't make me do shit, homie. Straight up. I don't need none of that.
Where's the
Spend
gay
$10,000.
Flip told him that?
Spend
Hey,
ten.
you gotta
Spend
be gay.
10,000.
Here's what you gotta do,
Spend 10,000 on a fucking high budget ass video, and that shit don't go nowhere, fool. You can spend all the money on those high budget videos. Not gonna. Go
He's not
nowhere.
ready for a Bad Bunny heel turn in his career.
I got lots of girls.
I guarantee you he would though, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those fools. Like, you want to get rich, do anything, do it. Dye your hair, do this and that. We need Flips right there. We need to do something. You know, we need to do something about this.
Damn.
What do you want me to do?
That's
I'll
hard.
dye my
though.
hair.
That's
I'll
hard.
copy Slim Shady, bro.
You don't
I
respect
would
it?
never do that.
Damn.
You don't.
Copy Tommy shit. I'll never do that.
You sound so like.
P-Face never did it, you know,
But
and
you
we all
sound
came up
so much
together.
like
So why
yourself.
you acting like this?
You could. I don't think you could copy. I mean, you might be able to, but I couldn't picture you copying another style. You're so defined in your own lane, right?
I am.
You are.
I am. All right, yo, we'll let you get out of here. Tommy Gunz, great guy. The music is dope.
He's up.
I fuck
Shout out
with
to
the
Free the
movement.
homie Monos, free minor, you know, free the homie Flocko from that K, doing the Thug Thizzle right here. I remember when I came right here and have shit, bro. That shit was crazy. I got the little Solly sweater. I thought I was fly. I had the rosary though. RIP the homie Muffin. I had a little rosary right here last time I came. Now it's cracking now, you know.
I'm incredibly proud of you and your continued success, Tommy. We love you over here, bro. We want to see
Hell
you
yeah.
win,
I
bro.
send my love too to No Jumper. Y'all feel know what's up. You know, I come through right here.
I
Straight
appreciate that, man. And good luck during your bid and everything, too.
Hell yeah.
And then
That's
after
gonna be
that,
solid, bro. Watch.
forward motion.
I got something on your books, player.
I'll be back. Don't even trip. Hell yeah, that's right. I'm gonna be right here too in LA County. Fools know what's up. You know, they'll see me right there.
Let's get it. Tommy
You one with
Gunz.
the highness.
Already did that.
Yeah, but for the prison pen pals.
Yeah. If you are a woman over 300 pounds and you have extra money, hit him up.
300 pounds and 20,000 in your account, good to go.
Listo.
We've got a spot for you.
Siempre listo.
Tommy Gunz, Lush One, No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Like, comment, and subscribe. And shout out to our members.
That's right.